Hey, what's up, guys? It's Chichi. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Side Stories. Alright, so, I want to apologize for taking so long. I was taking a little tiny break from Doki Doki because we've been playing this game for the longest time. And, yeah, but I just wanted to take a break. But don't worry, I'm going to come back and we got like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go. And then after that, we're going to unlock the what was it called? I don't know what was it called, but it was called something. But we're on part 2 of understanding, and apparently began the sites. Yes. And if you guys, I don't know if you guys saw my background, but that's pretty cool, huh? Oh shit, we're already getting started. All right. For the first time, Sayori is the first one to enter the club room. Anxiety courses through her relentless. I don't know. Will Yuri show up today? Sitting in the desk, she stamps her. I don't know why I'd say stamps instead of stomps. Stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down. Why am I letting this affect me so much? I'm doing everything I can to make Yuri happy. But my best wasn't good enough. But it was still my best. But I'm letting everyone down. I'm always just a disappointment. Sayori continues to wrestle with herself. I don't know. Despite thoughts, every tiny noise caused her to lift her head, and anticipation of Yuri's arrival. Minutes pass, and nobody enters the club room. Oh, okay. Before we continue, I want to let you guys know that if you guys are hearing like a weird noise in the back, that's my fan. It's hot. It gets hot in my room when I record. So, I do apologize, but anyways, let's continue. Not Yuri or Monica. Where are they? Where's Monica? How come she's so late? Gosh, I'm so late. Why did I offer to help those students with their work? I'm such a pushover sometimes. I'm going to leave such a bad impression on a new club members like Yuri if I'm not the first one there. Monica rounds the corner approaching the club room. As she does so, Yuri? Yuri jumps at the sound of Monica's voice. She's sitting outside of the club room against the wall next to the door. Embarrassed, she quickly closes the book she was reading and stands up. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry I'm late. You didn't have to wait outside for me. The door to the club room is open. It's not. Yuri stampers, unable to explain herself. She peers inside the club room through the window, then looks away. Actually, I was wondering if I could help you today instead. Huh? Me? What club? Public alpha stuff? Yes. Monica is utterly confused. Why is Yuri asking this all of a sudden when she was so eager to spend time with Sayori before? Did they not get along after all? Monica looks into the club room herself to see Sayori sitting alone inside. Okay. It's kind of a simple job, but I'd be happy for you to tag along. Me too. Monica is worried, but she finds it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict that may have. I don't know what that word's called. It's a little ironic. She realized that she could be so conflict avoidant after having been in the debate club. Okay, let's take a walk together. I just have to make copies of this new flyer that go around to the billboards and replace the old ones with the new ones. Yuri nods and the two set off. two walk in silence. Without Sayuri, Monica finds it quite difficult to strike up a conversation. So, how's everything been going? Fine. That's good. Either of them follow up with anything more. Monica tenses up at the extended, I don't know, conversation. How the heck does Sayuri do it? Sorry, I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight to the computer lab to work on the flyers. Okay, no, I'm just checking to see if it's not lagging for you guys. Because if it is, I do really apologize. It's so frustrating sometimes with the Elgato. Like, it has those moments. It's either I have another window open or something. But, anyways, I don't think it's working. Sayuri told me. What did you two end up doing yesterday? Just some reading. Oh, I'm glad. It's really starting to feel more like the literature club now. Yeah. It's kind of funny. I felt so intimidated at first when I heard about the kind of reading you were into. But you know, it's kind of stupid of me because I was intimidated by things I'm not good at. And it's silly to assume that everyone who comes to the club will just have the same interests as me. But it's so cool that you were able to get Sayuri into it. It's like the club is working. I'm really happy about that. She's not into it. Huh? She's not into it. And I'm stupid for forcing her into her. I'm stupid for forcing it onto her. I thought I said into. Yuri fails. Falls silent again as if she started her thoughts but can't figure out how to continue it. Did something happen? Yuri sighs. No, it's just me. Yuri pauses. I'm thinking. A moment passes in silence, then Yuri shakes her head. I shouldn't been complaining to you all of a sudden. Don't be silly. I won't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure you feel welcome. If it's important to you, if it's important to that, then you can tell me anything. Well, I do feel welcome. Too welcome, I guess. It's not an issue with the club, it's just an issue with me. So I feel wrong to in conference, I don't know, with it. Monica pauses and thinks. Well, what if we put it this way? It's my job as a president to understand the needs of the club members, right? We're going to have all kinds of people joining this club. Hopefully, anyways. And learning about the needs to interest of everyone will help me come up with the club activities and everyone can be happy with. That everyone can be happy with? Not just only some people? Of course. I need to be looking out for everyone. Otherwise, what kind of club would it be? I see. Yuri looks a little more relaxed. It signals Monica that switches from a sympathy approach, to a pragmatic one was a good choice. Each invalid truly does not have their own needs. Okay. Yuri takes a deep breath. I'm a really weird and awkward person. I've accepted that about myself. I just don't know how to, connect with other people. How is it so easy for everyone else? How do you just make conversations about any ordinary topic? I can talk for hours about the things that I'm into. Unfortunately, so much that I don't know when to stop. But for anything else, I just have no idea what to say. So I understand that about myself. I'm just not good with people. I can't help it. So if it feels like whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored or made fun of or taken pity on. Aw, Yuri. And Sayori falls into the third category. She what? Hold on, are you saying that Sayori is taking pity on you? Yuri nods. I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me, you don't connect with my interest, then just tell me. I can accept that and move on. Sayori is too nice to me. I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I pushed onto her. Nobody deserves to put themselves through that kind of discomfort just because they pity some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends. It's the worst feeling. I hate. Bro, I feel so bad for Yuri. She has that social anxiety, and I know where she's coming from. Yuri's sharp words cut through the tense air. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stopped short in the hallway. The conversation over their original task. Monica looks at Yuri. Yuri only looks down with her fists clenched. I think you should tell her that. I could never say that to someone's face. It's pathetic. Sayori is different. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that's all she's trying to do. So if you're able to explain to her what makes you happy, then she'll do anything to make it happen. That's the problem. What kind of friendship has one person always tried to to their other person's weird needs? I'm sorry. I'm making myself sound so... No. I think I'm starting to understand. Monica hesitates to finish her thoughts out loud. It's something that Sayori would be able to say better. Sayori is someone who will give anyone however much kindness that they need in order to smile. But Yuri, who is difficultly accepting kindness, must be driving Sayori to be even more intense, aggressive, in her kindness. Further, I swear these long words the matter. Either person is to blame, but it's an issue that can't be resolved without them understanding each other better. Sayori wants to be her friend, I promise that. It's okay for different people to have difficult needs. I mean, Sayori, she has her own needs too. But good friends work together and can be what they need for each other. You just have to have good communication and talk about it. I don't have good communication. Yuri stops and shakes her head. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My head is just... it's so resistant to everything. I'm pushing such a kind person away from me because of it. Yuri pauses to think. I'm so tired of this circle I'm clearing for myself. I don't know. I think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away that I just push them away first. My thoughtless and immature of me. How? Yuri takes a deep breath and inhales. I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session. But I understand how that I just need to communicate with her. Aha, you're totally fine. It's for the club, remember? You're just helping make the club a better place for everyone. Yeah. Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something. This kind of critical thinking is something that I'm really bad at. You know about people? So thank you. Anytime. Monica smiles at Yuri. Just for a moment, Yuri finds herself to meet Monika's gaze, returning a shy smile at her own. Damn. There's a plane outside. Yuri and Monika finish replacing the old flyers with the new ones. More accurately, Monika mostly did the work while Yuri followed along. But as the clubroom once again draws near, so does Yuri's confrontation? I can't do this. Yes, you can. It'll be great. Yuri sighs and shakes her head. I'm never going to feel conflicted enough. I just have to do it. If I don't do it now, I'll never will. Yuri stares towards the door, but then turns to face Monika. You're not just going to wait outside, are you? Haha. I can take a walk. Want me to give you a coffee? Want me to get you a coffee or something? Actually, I prefer tea. I like to make my own thoughts. So please don't worry about it. Although I suppose that's one downside of reading here in the club rather than at home. I don't get to drink tea while reading. Sorry, I guess that has nothing to do with this. You know, now that you mention it, I bet we could get permission to keep stuff for tea in the clubroom. You can use it like an electric kettle to heat up the water, right? Would that really be possible? I'll look into it. I think it would be great. Yuri smiles and nods at the thought. Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck. Monika waves at Yuri, then turns around and departs down the hallway as Yuri smiles fades once more. A moment if daydreaming about the tea isn't enough to save her from the anxiety of the task that lies before her. But it must be done. Taking one more deep breath, Yuri timidly opens the clubroom door. Let's see what happens. Yuri! Wait, hold on. I'm not done yet. So Yuri shuffles a bunch of papers around. Yuri stammers her words, suddenly caught in the throat. Oh shit! At the moment she realized how Sayuri has been spending her afternoon. I was expecting you to come today. I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first, but I got most of the way through it. And look, Sayuri holds up the sheet of paper. It's a page of notes beautifully produced with categories and even color coding. As Yuri sees it, her expression shifts from anxiety to despair. Aww. Oh no. No! Oh, damn. I was afraid you were getting disappointed in me, so I've been trying really hard. Stop. Yuri presses her fist against her forehead. Please stop. I can't take this. Yuri? Sayori's voice quivers in shock after having received the exact opposite response she was expecting. I'm sorry. Sayori looks away in guilt. Did I do something wrong? I don't understand, so if I did something wrong, please tell me. Yuri shakes her head. No, it's me. I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. If you don't like this kind of reading, it's okay. Please just tell me. I don't need to be treated differently just because I'm weird. But I don't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. So I thought that if we just did something together, that you would really like... I don't want your pity. Why did I do that? Oh no. Yuri sinks to her knees. Her voice squeaks. I'm sorry. Tears of guilt and self-loathing began to stream down her face. This isn't how it's supposed to go. Why is it so hard just to be article your thoughts? I don't know if I said that word right. Why do you end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri nods Mind pounds with eternal something as she shuts her eyes, unable to face Sayori or the rest of the world. She should leave just to escape from her before Monica sees her like this, and before Sayori tells Monica what she did. But before Yuri can put any strength into her legs, she feels a warm pair of arms gently wrapped around her from behind. Oh, dude, it's a new picture! Oh, dude. That's so cool. It's okay. Sayori whispers in a smoothing voice. It's okay. It's okay. Overcome the despair, Yuri finds herself unable to protest or pull away from Sayori's kind gesture. Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily though a clenched throat, trying with all her willpower to control herself. I understand that the things you're feeling in your head are different from the things you're trying to say. I know that must be what you're feeling right now. I promise I understand that. So I'll give you as much time as you need. When you're ready, just tell me. Just tell me your feelings and we'll talk about them together, okay? Yuri sniffles again and nods her head. She gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts and then speaks while steadying her voice. I don't fucking know. I think that I've gotten used to people being weirded out by me. That it feels like everyone who's nice to me is just doing it out of pity. I'm so horrible with people. So it makes me not want to believe that someone is can actually like me for who I am. Yuri pauses, but Sayori doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue. I got so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought that it was finally my chance to make friends, though I'm interested. Because my interests are the only things I know how to talk about, it's all I have going for me. But then whenever I catch myself getting overly obsessive in front of other people, it feels like I'm making a fool of myself. I hate myself for it. And timidly, I just want to be treated like a normal person, but how am I supposed to expect that when I can't behave like one? I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself. That's all. Yuri finishes her thoughts, feeling more steady after having gotten them out. Sayori, who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall from beneath her arms, realized that as well. Thank you for helping me understand you a little better. You know, you were so great at helping me while we were reading. So I'll help you with the things that you need to. But I feel like it would just be frustrating for you with how much patience I require sometimes. That sounds kind of familiar. I couldn't stop worrying about that while we were reading. I was so afraid that you would get frustrated with me, but I would never do that. I did my best to reassure you by mentioning how I have a lot of patience. Yeah, I know, but eternal fears just won't be quiet sometimes. I'm sure that's the same for you, right? Yeah. Eternal fears. Alright, I hope I'm saying that word. Well, you know, there's no way that you could frustrate me because I already like you as the person that you are. You know, you said you have a hard time believing that, but I promise that it's true. You don't have to be a social person for people to like you. I think you're really considerate in your own way, you know, worrying so much about people's feelings. We're all kind of weird in the literature club. But it's the best part that we're all different and have different interests. Look, like about the book. I'm reading it because I want to. I promise that's what I really want. It's a bit of a struggle, but try not to mistake that for me not enjoying it. I mean, we could never discover new things if we didn't try them first, right? I want to learn the reason that you love it so much. And in the end, if it's not for you, if it's not for me, then I can say that. But I'll be glad that I tried it to learn more about you. Plus, you're like super duper smart, and I want that to rub off on me. Yuri fights back a smile at that comment. Already the heavy atmosphere surrounding her seems to have enveloped, though, the careness of Sayori's arms. Yuri's hair is so pretty. Your hair is so pretty. I always wanted long hair, but I was so awful at taking care of it, so I cut it all off. Yuri tensions relax. For once she feels okay just listening rather than worrying so much about saying the right thing. Sayori senses Yuri's comfort lets her rest. It must be so difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. But it's the literature club. But if the literature club can make it happen, then it's something that she can deserve to experience. Damn, dude. Well then, based on the other stat... Oops, I assure you I am not getting bored of this. I'm just really tired. It is 10 o'clock right now. Based on my understanding of your feelings, I suppose I wouldn't mind if we were to continue reading. That's what I wanted. Ow! I just bit my lip! That son of a bitch, that hurt. That's what I wanted to hear. But we can stop at any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended. Of course. I'm not gonna judge anything this early on though, so we'll just see what happens. Oh, and it's not good to touch people without their consent first. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. Oh, you did it. I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. I was just saying. I'm back. Monika's back. I haven't seen you at all recently. Sayori trots over to Monika. She whispers loudly. Can I hug you? Sure, Sayori. Sayori wraps her arms around Monika. Oh yeah, Yuri, it might be good to know. Sayori can be kind of a hug monster. Hey, don't call me a monster. I don't know what that word says, is a monster. If he inhabits the kingdom, it could spell disaster. Yuri laughs. Monika practically looks between the two of them, then smiles. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying your reading so far. It's like our first real activity as the literature club. About that. Well, you've been so patient with exploring my interests. I think that it would be inconsiderate of me not returning the favor to you and learning about the things that you like. Yes! Do you like poetry? Yuri smiles. Dang, is that it? Oh, that's so cool! Oh, that's awesome! Hey, I got another background! Oh, this is the notes that she was putting down when she was reading that book, right? I want breakfast. I believe in you. Swimsuits and bucket. That's awesome. That's so fucking cool. I think we got a new photo too. Yeah, this one. Oh, that's so cool, dude. That's so. We need like a little bit more, and we'll complete the CGs, I guess. We need to do the secrets too. I can't believe I didn't get all the secrets. Strange. We got the sketches too, right? Yeah. Right now, we're almost with the sketches. We need like 3 more. Yeah. I wonder if I can get all those. But I like that. I can't wait to play the other one. Let's see. We got respect, balance, and reflection, and self-love. Huh. Alright. We need 4 more to go. But I think we're going to cut it here, guys. So let me know what you guys think of this episode. If you haven't checked out the other ones, go check them out. They're really interesting and funny. I suggest you check them out. This is what Cheats signing off. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace, my wizard!
死んでいる。